So you've seen the paper that I use and how I start my charcoal drawings by making some charcoal powder. And I'm doing that by just rubbing some willow charcoal over a scrap bit of paper. I'm then going to use a few different brushes to apply that charcoal to the surface of the paper. They are pretty similar brushes, but I do use them for different things. This one is like a filbert makeup brush, and it's pretty soft, and I use that for just sketching in my initial lines. This one is obviously a bigger makeup brush, and I use that for blocking in larger areas. This one is a sort of like a blendy round brush, and I use that for creating soft areas. And then this one I use for a little bit more detailed blending. This is just a paintbrush, and it's a little bit more bristly than the others, so I can get a little bit more controlled with it, and it doesn't soften things as much. The reason that I use willow charcoal to start off with is because it's quite dark, but also it's very soft, so it's very easily erased. So I can put down lots of nice values, but very easily remove them if I want to go back to the white of the paper. I'm also using the brushes, so I'm not pressing in that charcoal into the grain, so it's not going to be stuck there forever. Once I've got a rough idea of where I want my darks and my lights to be, I can then start using some of the actual willow charcoal on the surface of the paper, and that's when I'm using that smaller brush to try and brush that in, because it doesn't remove as much as the charcoal and keeps everything quite dark. I can then go over the top with a putty eraser to start to pull back some of that charcoal and refine some of the shapes. Sometimes I need some really dark areas that are also quite soft, and I can't just put that in with a charcoal stick, which would make it really dark, because then the edges are too hard. So I have to do it using dust. But I can't just use the charcoal dust that I've already been using, I have to create some more using some compressed charcoal. And I love the Cretacolor chunky charcoal sticks for doing this. It's super black, super dark, but I can also erase it really easily if I need to. I can then use various tools to apply that using brushes and also a blending stump. And actually the blending stump is one of my favourite tools to use with any charcoal drawing because it's almost like using a paintbrush. I know I've been using makeup brushes, but they don't really seem to have the same effect. It's different than using paint, but when you use a blending stump, I don't know, it just feels a little bit more painterly. The marks that you can make with it are really, really interesting. Normally I'd use charcoal pencils for my charcoal pieces, makes sense, right? But I've actually been recommended some new pencils by a friend, and they are Wolf carbon pencils. And I'm using them for the first time in this drawing, and honestly they are absolutely fantastic. They aren't as soft as charcoal pencils, so they don't break as easily, which is good, and also I can get a much wider range of values in them because they come in that normal standard pencil range of B to 6B. There's a nice variety of values that I can get with each of the different pencils, and they blend really well with the charcoal. These are definitely something that I'm going to be using in my much bigger, larger pieces in the future. With any charcoal drawing, it's really important to remember not to go too dark straight away. Just slowly build up your values and watch the piece come to life. If you'd like to see a little bit more of how I create my charcoal drawings and some of the other tools that I use, then check out this video here. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.